Welcome everyone. Today I would like to teach you all a pranayama, aka yogic breath work, that helps promote deep relaxation. It helps you shift your nervous system from a more activated or even fight or flight response into a calmer rest and digest or stay and play response. So particularly the pranayama exercises I will show you today work with toning your vagus nerve. More on that at another time though. So the first thing I want to step into is Nadi Shodhana. Nadi Shodhana means psychic channel cleansing breath, but it's often referred to as alternate nostril breathing. Okay, because that's exactly what it is. We're going to be using alternate nostrils to bring the air in and to let the air go out. So first things first, find a comfortable, steady seat. I highly recommend you elevate your hips with a cushion of some sort or a folded blanket. Whatever you do, just make sure the seat is nice and upright and the knees are dropping below the hips. That way you can sustain the seat rather comfortably, as this will allow you to focus on the breathing more than any discomfort you might feel in your body. And this is important, especially when we're thinking about how can we use the pranayama to work with our nervous system. We want to be able to be calm and comfortable to do the work so that it's as effective as it can be. Okay? So, before we start the formal instructions of Nadi Shodhana, rest your palms down on your knees and allow your eyes to close. And just begin to feel your natural breath. Take a couple of deep breaths, however you wish. Sometimes it's helpful to take really big, deep breaths to help clear any respiratory fatigue. You might even exhale through the mouth. Try that. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale through the mouth. Once more like that. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and exhale through the mouth. And now begin to let the breath become more uniform. Inhale slowly, expand the abdomen, expand the rib cage wide, lift the heart center. Exhale through the nose, roll the breath down the ribs and let it funnel all the way down to the lowest part of the belly. And this is the 3-part breath. You can continue to self-prompt it. If possible, add the slight ujjayi sound to your breathing. Ujjayi is where we slightly narrow the back of the throat. Float the tongue up to the roof of the mouth, just behind the top teeth. So you rest the tongue at the roof of the mouth. And as you inhale, the breath will sound like an ocean wave. So it sounds something like this. Although it's not necessary to use ujjayi for Nadi Shodhana, it can be helpful to use a slight aspirate sound with the alternate nostril breathing, as it will help make the breath more uniform. Okay? So either way, deepening your breath, using ujjayi, the victorious breath. If that's challenging for you for any reason, just use the 3-part breath. It will be just as good. Okay? So let's take one more strong, steady, calm breath in. Exhale slowly through the nose. Allow the eyes to open for a moment. Let's find the mudra, or the seal, for Nadi Shodhana. So you're going to use your right hand for this. Stick your right thumb out. Curl the index and middle finger towards the palm, and then as best you can, extend the ring and pinky finger. And you're going to join the ring and pinky finger together. They won't be totally even, but they are connected. Okay? And what you'll be doing is using the right thumb to seal the right nostril shut. And this is important. It's not the bottom of the nostril. It's right at the point where the nostril and the cartilage of the nose meet. So there's a marma point here for mental clarity. So it's very important that you press your thumb in the right spot. Okay? And likewise, when we alternate nostrils, you'll be using the ring and pinky finger alongside it to seal the left nostril shut. And same thing, you're not sealing the bottom of the nostril. You'll find that's actually uncomfortable. You're sealing right where the nostril, the fleshy part of the nostril, meets the cartilage of the nose. Okay, there's a little groove there that the finger just fits in perfectly. Okay? And you can keep the right elbow relatively relaxed. And keep the hand, readied. And if you know the breath, you can close your eyes. But if you're learning, it might be helpful to actually watch and follow along. Okay? So eyes are relaxed if you are closing them. Slightly lift the pelvic floor a little bit. And even draw back the low belly, way below the navel. Think the lowest part of your belly. Draw that back. And feel as if the pelvic floor and the low belly meet at the center of your lowest part of your belly, so at the center of the pelvic bowl. Okay? So those are your bandhas, or your physical locks, and they'll help divert the breath up. Okay? Take a slow, calm, quiet Ujjayi breath in. Expand from the navel up into the side ribs, the heart, the back ribs. Long Ujjayi exhalation. Pause at the bottom of the breath. Seal the right nostril shut. Inhale through the left nostril. Seal left nostril shut. Open right nostril and exhale. Inhale through the right nostril. Seal the right nostril shut. Open the left and exhale. Inhale left. Seal the left. Open the right. Exhale. Inhale right nostril. Seal the right, then open the left. Exhale. Inhale left. Seal left, open right. Exhale. Inhale right. Seal right, open left, exhale. Inhale left. Seal left, open right, exhale. Inhale right. Seal right, open left, exhale. Inhale left. Seal left, open right, exhale. Inhale right. Seal the right, open the left, exhale. Inhale left. Seal left, open right, exhale. Rest the hand on the knee and breathe deeply through both nostrils. Inhale slowly. Exhale calmly. Inhale through both nostrils up to the third eye. Exhale from the third eye out of both nostrils. Allow the eyes to open and relax the body for a moment. So now let's do a complementary pranayama to help further relax and soothe the nervous system. And this one's called Bhramari. Bhramari meaning bee breath. And this is where, in a moment, you'll take a long, slow inhalation in, using Ujjayi, again, if possible. And then you'll seal your earlobe shut. So you'll push the tragus. It's that little part of the ear that sticks out. You're going to push it over the whole of the ear, like so. And as you exhale as slowly as possible through the nose, you'll emit a humming sound like a bee. So it sounds like this. And you'll exhale for as long as possible until you're really scraping the bottom of the lungs. And at the very end of that exhalation, if you do this properly, the humming will actually sound like a bee. It'll sound just like a bee, okay? And this is light on the throat, so it shouldn't hurt the throat. You're not forcing into the throat. Just hum at whatever tone feels the easiest for the back of the throat, okay? Once you finish humming, you rest your hands on your knees. We'll take a deep breath together to get clear, an in-between breath, if you will, and then we'll do another round. So we're going to do 3 rounds of Bhramari. Get the hands ready. Extend the index fingers. Curl the middle ring and pinky in and fold the thumb over the middle finger, okay? Like so. Keep the hands in this seal and rest them up on the knees. Close the eyes. Get clear. Take a deep Ujjayi breath in. Deep Ujjayi breath out. Exhale. Lift the pelvic floor. Ujjayi inhale. Slowly expand. Fill from the belly up to the chest. Seal the earlobe shut. Elbows wide. Exhale slowly and begin to hum. Rest the hands. Deep breath in. Inhale, Ujjayi. Ujjayi exhalation. Round 2. Keep the pelvic floor lifted. Ujjayi inhale. Expand slowly. Seal the earlobe shut. Exhale as slowly as possible and hum. Rest the hands. Deep Ujjayi breath in. Inhale. Ujjayi breath out. Last round. Ujjayi inhale. Seal and hum. Rest the hands, relax the hands, deep breath in. Exhaling. Let the eyes open. Continue to let the breath deepen. Release the legs. And take a moment. And you're going to lay on your back and take Shavasana. Recline and lay flat. Straightening the legs. Take the hands out wider than the shoulders a bit, palms up. And let the body settle. And feel how you can absorb the medicinal benefits of the pranayama as you rest here for a few minutes in Shavasana. Eyes are closing. Whole body releasing with the gravitational pull. Breathing deeply as long as you need to feel clear in your respiratory system. Feel the muscles relax. Feel the muscles loosen their grip around the bones. And let the bones be heavy. Let them drop. And simply feel as if the whole body is breathing without effort, but feel how the pranayama makes you more and more aware of your connection to your breath and to the air. Almost as if you're breathing in through every pore of the skin and breathing out of every pore of the skin as well. Keep softening. And as you're ready, curl the knees into the abdomen, interlace your fingers around the shins and give the knees a gentle hug in, maybe rocking a bit side to side. And then roll onto the right hand side and bring yourself upright. Take an easy seat. Allow the spine to grow tall. And I hope you enjoyed this video. May it serve you so incredibly well. And may you feel calm and at ease from this work. Bye-bye.